Practice set 4.4. Question 1. Market value of a share is rupees 200. If the brokerage rate is 0.3%, then find the purchase value of the share. Solution. The market value of the share is given to be rupees 200. The brokerage rate is 0.3%. Therefore, brokerage is equal to 0.3 upon 100 into 200, and therefore brokerage is equal to rupees 0.6. Purchase value of the share is equal to market value of each share plus brokerage.
Therefore, this is equal to rupees 200 plus 0.6, which is equal to rupees 200.6. Answer. The purchase value of the share is equal to rupees 200.6. Question 2. A share is sold for the market value of rupees 1000. Brokerage is paid at the rate of 0.1%. What is the amount received after the sale? Solution. The market value of the share is given to be rupees 1000. The brokerage rate is 0.1%, which is equal to 0.1 upon 100 into 1000. Therefore, brokerage is equal to rupees 1. Selling price is equal to market value of each share minus brokerage, which is equal to rupees 1000 minus 1, and that is equal to rupees 999. Answer. The amount received after sale is equal to rupees 999. Question 3. Fill in the blanks given in the contract note of sale purchase of shares. Here, 100 shares are bought. The market value of a share is given to be rupees 45 per share. Therefore, the total value of shares is equal to number of shares into market value, that is equal to 100 into 45, that is equal to rupees 4500. Brokerage rate is 0.2%. Therefore, brokerage is equal to 0.2 upon 100 into 4500, and therefore brokerage is equal to rupees 9. 9% CGST on brokerage is equal to 9 upon 100 into 9, that is equal to rupees 0.81. Therefore, 9% SGST on brokerage is equal to 9 upon 100 into 9, that is equal to rupees 0.81. The total value of shares can be calculated by adding the total value, brokerage, CGST, and the SGST. That is, total value of shares is equal to rupees 4500 plus 9 plus 0.81 plus 0.81, and that is equal to rupees 4510.62. In the second row, 75 shares are sold. The market value of a share is given to be rupees 200 per share. Therefore, the total value of shares is equal to number of shares into market value, that is equal to 75 into 200, which is equal to rupees 15,000. Brokerage rate is 0.2%. Therefore, brokerage is equal to 0.2 upon 100 into 15,000, and therefore brokerage is equal to rupees 30. 9% CGST on brokerage is equal to 9 upon 100 into 30, that is equal to rupees 2.7. 9% SGST on brokerage is equal to 9 upon 100 into 30, that is equal to rupees 2.7. The total value of shares can be calculated by subtracting total value, the brokerage, CGST, and the SGST from the total value of shares. That is, total value of shares is equal. Shares can be calculated by subtracting total value, the brokerage, CG, that is equal to rupees 2.7. The total value of shares can be calculated by subtracting total value, the brokerage, CGST, and the SGST from the total value of shares. That is, total value of shares is equal to rupees 15,000 minus 30 minus 2.7 minus 2.7, and that is equal to rupees 14,964.60. Question 4. Srimati Desai sold shares of face value rupees 100 when the market value was rupees 50 and received rupees 4,988.20. She paid brokerage 0.2% and GST on brokerage 18%. Then how many shares did she sell? Solution. Suppose Srimati Desai sold 1 share. Brokerage per share is equal to rate of brokerage into market value. So that is equal to 0.2 upon 100 into 50, and that is equal to rupees 0.10. GST on 18% brokerage will be the rate of GST into brokerage, so that is 18 upon 100 into 0.1, which is equal to rupees 0.018. Now, selling price of 1 share is equal to market value minus brokerage plus GST, so that is equal to rupees 50 minus 0.10 plus 0.018. That is equal to rupees 50 minus 0.118. And that is equal to rupees 49.882. If Srimati Desai sold X shares, then selling price is equal to number of shares into selling price of 1 share. Therefore, amount received by Srimati Desai is equal to selling price of X shares. Therefore, 4,988.20 is equal to X into 49.882. Therefore, X is equal to 4,988.20 upon 49.882, and that is equal to 100. Answer. Srimati Desai sold 100 shares. Question 5. Mr. D'Souza purchased 200 shares of face value rupees 50 at a premium of rupees 100. He received 50% dividend on the shares. After receiving the dividend, he sold 100 shares at a discount of rupees 10, and remaining shares were sold at a premium of rupees 75. For each trade, he paid the brokerage of rupees 20. Find whether Mr. D'Souza gained or incurred a loss. By how much? Solution. Here, face value is given to be rupees 50 and premium is equal to rupees 100. Therefore, market value is equal to rupees 50 plus 100, that is equal to rupees 150. Investment by Mr. D'Souza for purchasing 200 shares will be number of shares into market value, so that is equal to 200 into 150, which is equal to rupees 30,000. The dividend is 50% and the face value rupees 50. Therefore, dividend per share is equal to 50 upon 100 into 50, that is equal to rupees 25. Therefore, dividend on 200 shares is equal to number of shares into dividend per share, which is equal to 200 into 25, that is equal to rupees 5,000. Let us denote this as statement 1. Now, 100 shares are sold at a discount of rupees 10. Therefore, selling price of 100 shares is equal to 100 into 50 minus 10, which is equal to 100 into 40, and that is equal to rupees 4,000. Amount received on selling 100 shares is equal to selling price minus brokerage, so that is equal to rupees 4,000 minus 20, which is equal to rupees 3,980. Let us denote this as statement 2. Remaining 100 shares sold at a premium of rupees 75, therefore selling price per share is equal to rupees 50 plus 75, that is equal to rupees 125. Therefore, selling price of 100 shares is equal to 100 into 125, which is equal to rupees 12,500. Now, amount received on selling shares is equal to selling price minus brokerage, so that is equal to rupees 12,500 minus 20, and that is equal to rupees 12,480. Let this be denoted as statement 3. From statements 1, 2 and 3, we get total amount received is equal to rupees 5,000 plus 3,980 plus 12,480, which is equal to rupees 21,460. Investment is equal to rupees 30,000. Therefore, loss is equal to investment minus amount received on selling shares, which is equal to rupees 30,000 minus 21,460, and that is equal to rupees 8,516. Answer: Mr. D'Souza suffered a loss of rupees 8,516.